Hey guys and girls, my name is Snowy and welcome to another version of Fix My City here in Cities Skylines 1. So, it has been a while that I did one of these and I thought to myself why not go for one and just dive onto the workshop, find a city that needs to be fixed traffic wise and just try to make it happen. So I found this city. And this city is a pretty old city. It was built by an anonymous user, and it was uploaded there, and it only said fix it please, because he or she could not, get it fixed. The city is not that large, but from what I have seen, there is a lot of traffic going on here, and you can definitely see it's a city that has been built in 2019. Looking at all these layouts, etc., how this has been made, definitely, yeah, it needs some fixing. Now, I would not say that I can fix this in one episode, because these cities tend to be quite messy, and they really, require some attention. So let's have a look. The interesting aspect of this city is that it already came with the despawn mode turn off. As you can see, despawn mode turn off, and when clicking here on the traffic button, it says 18%. 18%. Now we see traffic everywhere, over this, mostly in the city, not outside the city. Outside the city it's it's relatively calm. There's no, here on this highway it's a little bit colder, but not too much. It starts here, so this is basically the tail, and here it starts to pile up all this stuff, and yeah, it wants to take the off-ramp here. No lane mathematics, nothing going into the city here, and then most of them want to take this off-ramp, which is, to my opinion, way too short. But also, yeah, we have to see what we can do. And then there's also traffic coming from this side. I mean, it comes from multiple angles into the city. And let's see where this is going. This is going to, well, let's see. Some of it takes, it's way too short of an off-ramp. And going, well, here to this, I don't know if this is a preset intersection. It looks like a self-made one. Not sure, but it's all messy. Yeah. But before I'm going to do something about this, I'm first going to look at the mass transfer, in the city. What do we have around here? So we are clicking this button over here, and we see that we have let's see, let's click this button, and we have no bus lines, no trolley bus, no trams, no metros, 2 train lines, no ferry, no air transport, no monorail, no walking tours, and no sightseeing. Okay, that is already kind of interesting, because if metros are missing, then a lot of traffic can be, taken away by using metros. Okay, what else do we see? What else do we see? So that is something we can keep in our mind. Now, regarding the traffic, I think this is the biggest hotspot, because I noticed that most people live here, and part of it live here. And let's grab this thing again, and we see that, yeah, so we have this road coming around here, and this is fairly okay, but it's mostly this, and there's a lot of, I don't know, junk around it. I would call it junk. So these roads over here, this is all, we have random offshoots here and there, left and right, and let's focus on this area. So, okay, there's a nice road going around, which is okay, and this road is, yeah, a normal road. Okay, nothing wrong with that. And then it turns in all these little small roads, and then and they're all complaining about trash. Yeah, that is something to work on immediately. Trash is something, yeah, that's killing for your city. So, okay, let's start with that. So I pick a this road, and let's just bring out a road there, and then all the way up to there, like so. And then we can grab here a trash a recycling center. We can even put it underneath there. Yep, that's fine. And then we use the bushes to basically hide the noise and the stench that will be coming from these guys. Yeah. Okay, now what I'm seeing here is making my skin crawl. So currently I'm still in pause, and I renamed the city a random city of 2019. And this is not lane mathematic. This is all like, oh my goodness me. So what I want to do here is look at this. Oh my goodness. Okay. I would say, like, sit back, and I'm going to first redecorate a little bit this into something more, something that is more nicer to the eyes. So be right back. Okay then, so I completely ransacked the place, removed all the junk that was over here, and what is this building? This is like a, let me, can I move this building? This antenna somehow out of the way, a little bit more like, I don't know, put it, I don't know, here maybe? Like so, and then do a Control H with the road, and then poink. And that will do, right? Looks a little bit weird. That's probably this ground is not even. But okay, let's get back here. Now, what I want to do here is making this road go around this area as well. So we can also go that way, and going through it is fine, but not with a highway. So what I want to do here is actually build like a. Let me remove this. Something like that, and then we insert here a, let me see, a Tembo Turbo Exchange. We love those, so we put one over there like that. We delete this, and then select this, and we hook that on, and then we can basically go from there around there. So let me do that. Now I'm thinking parallel mode. No, it's like that works only in Cities Skylines 2. Here you have to insert the parallel later. So okay. So I'm just making this road going around this area like so. Yeah. And the reason for that is like, getting people in and out. So these people, for example, they cannot really get in or out. Yeah, that sucks. So you don't want that. And here I'm going to place a T-junction. So for example, maybe a T-junction like this. So we hook that on, and then I continue with this road to there, and then bend it around like that, and then from here we go further to there. And this is not even a very busy area, so let me have an overlook where the main roads are. I cannot really see the edge of the map, so I need to take this option. Let me have a look here. Yeah, so the road is going there out of the map, it's going there out of the map, it's going there out of the map. So naturally you would say like, okay, we need also an exit there. That is possible. We can do that. So we get out of here. Come on, game. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so most of the water issues have been solved right now, so let's continue. So I grab this road, I select this option, and I bring it outside of the map, if it will allow me now. Thank you. Now, at the same time, we are grabbing the option here to make a parallel option, this one, and we create a parallel from here to there. And then usually the common amount of distance is 32, so I also use 32. So yeah, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine, This is fine. It will go over the, also there over, yeah, as well, and then here, and then basically up to there where we do the last bit ourselves. So we press enter right now, and then here I connect this one up with that. So that is fixed. Let me have a look here. This bridge looks fine. Yep. And then here we will connect it also to, let's see, press home, and then from here like that. So at least, you know, people can come in and out from this area as well. And you know, a slight thingy is like grabbing a one-way road like this. If people want to turn around, you know, then they can do it. So it'll do like this and do like that. I mean, sometimes it happens, they come into the city and they turn around and that's it, you know, and you prevent them from going through the city completely, and you don't want that to happen. Right, so let's see where we were. We were here. Now let me do the same thing here with this road, and I can do that in a time lapse, so be right back. Right, so we have now a complete ring road going around here that goes also out of the map there, and we can even make a connection here because we have also, yeah, we have the connection here. So, but also one is possible here, and this one will go basically through here, but not in the form of a major road. So also this road here that I'm seeing here, I don't like it, so we are removing it. Let me just put the volume down. I'm just removing this because we want most of the traffic to go actually around the city, not through the city. By the way, this comes also just in a dead end, you know, that's not good. And also, these things, they really do not yield any money. They only cause more traffic, so you want to avoid them as well. So let's see, we have some water issues here. Okay, that's solved. Right. So what I will do now is also, again, in a time lapse, I will now make this connection over here, and I will make this connection over here, and maybe also I will fix this as well. And maybe I will take a look at this because, you know, this is kind of a weird connection. We can swoop around this road as well, around here maybe, and connect it up here, and then we can avoid all this malarkey over here. It's totally not necessary because, yeah. Now, although maybe this road can stay, and this road can stay, but yeah, here, yeah, to be honest, I'm not that fond of it, you know, of this whole situation. It's also, it's so messy all of it together, you know. Okay, let me just you know, monkey around in a lovely time lapse, and you can just see what I will do. So before I even start, I have to notice that many of these roads are all one-way roads. As you can see, these roads, a lot of these areas have one-way roads, so I will take that into account and remove them where necessary. And yeah, so let's get cranking, shall we? Okay then, so I added a lot of roads, as you can see, roundabouts, more bigger roads, but just, you know, artery roads or collector roads, whatever you want to call it, but keep the main highway around the city. That's the basic idea. Now, I'm not done yet. I mean, there's a lot of things to do. For example, you know, especially at these junctions, I don't want any buildings there. I need to remove traffic lights. I need to add a few more roundabouts. I have to replace a few other roads that are like one-way roads. So yeah, there are a few things to do. So yeah, let me do those, and yeah, I will keep you up to date, because this is not done yet. As you can see, this is not connected. I connected it here to this area because this is a very busy area. And later on we will also apply, of course, a metro system as well to get the people from place A to B. But for now, let me keep on continue with these roads, and yeah, enjoy the show. Alright then, so I think I have connected up most of it. If I'm missing something, then I will see it in the the traffic report. So I'm pressing play now, and here we go. Oh, press play. Here we go. Like that speed, and then yeah, we just have to see what happens from now. I also noticed, by the way, that in this city there is no cargo train connection to the outside world, and there was, I think, also not even a cargo harbor. You know, we have, like, you know, the ocean over here, and let's see, the bulk of the industry is sitting over here and over here. And there is no real connection out of this area, although this is all empty space as far as I can see. So what I will do here is, like, I will remove all this empty stuff, because there's no demand anyway, so we just delete it, you know, this stuff. And also this is like a this stuff is like DLC industries, so yeah, let me delete this, because it makes no sense for having all of this stuff over here. And also this stuff on the main road is also not very helping the situation. So, and here I think the same thing. It's like these are like, all these buildings are like, you know, have to do with the DLC industry. So I don't see any regular industries here, and it's like, interesting. So what we will do here, we'll just do this, make it sort of empty. So this is just, DLC industries, and we will see how it will go. Now let me also give this guy some water. Can also hook it up to there, there, and there, and they require also a little bit of power as well. Well, power. Oh, from there to there, and maybe even from here to there as well, and from here there to there's backup. Yeah, I removed this launch platform from this area because I did not feel like that would be the most appropriate area to have like a launch platform, directly near your low residential areas. And yeah, let's just see how it goes. So what do we have here? We have like a loose wire over here. Wires all over the place, so you go there. Nice. And yeah, so what did this do to the traffic overall? So far we are at now 58%. Okay, that's already better. That's already much better. And I did not do anything regarding lane mathematics so far. We do have a lot of traffic here. So I'm thinking about the mass transit stuff to get like, materials out of here. Because this is like, here we have like oil group. And here we have the other area. So in essence, we don't have any other industry areas. This is all residential. We have a lot of commercial here that is screaming for they have no goods to sell. A little bit of industry over here. This seems to be a regular industry. Okay, fair and square. But we don't have any connection here. Okay, so there is a train line, but this is a regular train line running from here to there. Okay, that's actually also going over the road. So far not creating any problems, but you can better just don't do it, and just put that track over the road, and then these guys don't have to stop constantly. Okay, let me grab this thing and say, like, with this stuff, carry on. Also you guys carry on as well. Great. So according to my infograph, we have 900, nearly 1,000 empty buildings, which is definitely also not good for the city. So I pause the game again, and what I will do now is I create an cargo. Yeah, I needed to create a cargo train area out of here to here, through here, and then basically towards this area, and then that the stuff can be shipped out, using a cargo harbor. That is definitely what this area needs. So let me start over here and let me monkey around here again, and yeah, enjoy the time lapse, and we'll be right back again. Alright, so what I've done here is I created this cargo station over here. I removed the big storage large warehouse with the zone industry oil products over here. And it's set to balanced. I think I will set it to empty, so it will bring the stuff here and then it can export it to whatever other place. Also I added this one just for commercial zone goods, because I think... Is this oil related? These buildings ready to wear? No, those are not really oil related. So I don't know why actually this building does exist, but yeah, it's still full with oil. So yeah, I think it will be okay. So let me see. Shall we connect this up to that end there for a little bit of power, so they will have it. I can now press play. And let's see what will happen. Okay, let me check out also this little power cable over here that can go there. Yes, so now this guy will go that way. I also made this road, so they can now also export through here. Now what I want to do here is make a bypass. Now also, I will show you that in a time lapse and be right back. Okay, so as you can see what I've done here, I made it one-way bypasses here, left and right, and I slowed down this central area to 80 kilometers per hour. So this is like 80. So every train that wants to bypass is more, incentive to take this bypass like this, and or from the other side like that. So let's just hope that this will do the trick, and yeah, let's continue, because there are more things in this city going on. While I'm doing this, I will make a save game. So I say it fix. That does not fit. So it's called Green City, but I call it just the random city fix. So I just save it locally. At least we have something, to work with. Yeah, so we also have like a power issues here and there, I see, according to... is that flooding? I don't know. So where are the power issues, the Sunset Residence over here. Okay, let's see what is not connected. So... Okay, that because I created this roundabout here, so here we go, we connect that up. And from here we make a connection from there to there, and always make backup connections, because you never know. So these people will now also have like power. And how's the traffic currently doing? I mean, we don't have even 57%. Okay, we don't even have a metro yet. So, and whoa, look at this, we have still a lot of traffic that is incoming here. Still wants to go here. So, okay, so let's have a look. Let's have a look at this place. What is going on here? So let's see. I play with still with despawning off. Here they're fighting for a spot. So we say like, you go there, take your own lane and stop fighting about it. And we also need a dedicated lane here. So I will create a 2-lane highway section in the middle here. Like I said, we don't have any lane mathematics going on here, but I'm planning to. So here also we use lane connectors. We do Shift S, and also this side Shift whoa, Shift whoa. Here also like that. And let me have a look. I think a lot of these guys can also enter this area, because this is a very empty area. And they can also be connected up to this area as well. So we have options. We have options here. So what I want to do here is I just grab the 2-lane road, why not? In this case, because... and then bring it out to... Okay, let me see. We grab it from here. Let's say... Where's a node? Here is a node, yeah, like that. And where will I bring it to? So let's bring this, yeah, so something like that, and then into that direction, around that area, and then to here, and then straight here in between these guys. And this is all fine. I can use lane connectors to make sure that you will just go there, and you will go there, 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 and you will go, oh, you will go there. Make sure that nobody is crossing here, not at this point. But still say, okay, you have to wait if you come down here, and also slow down a little bit, you know, to only 60 at this point. And let's see if, you know, some traffic is already making use of it. Nice. So what I will do here, I will put like a 5-lane road here in front of it. So the 5-lane road, I think it's this one, yeah, 5-lane. So bush and bush and bush and bush, and then we make it into a 4-lane. Like that, so they can basically, they can just dive. Now let me see, can we move this slightly so it's, so that will, yeah, so they will go in a little bit faster, hopefully, like that. Yeah, not bad. So we will say like, do not lane switch here. Do not lane switch there. Do not lane switch there. Do it there. And also here. And you stay in your lane, and you stay in your lane. So here we go. So we have now a lot of traffic that goes this way. It's nice that it goes into here because we have a lot of space over here. That's nice. And here I don't want to put them in here because this is very tight. So let me have a look here. So they're still going here. Nobody comes from here anymore. So okay, what are these guys doing? Oh yeah, they take this little off ramp here, and they take a right turn, and everything is like a mess. Now look at this whole area. This is asking for trouble, you know. It's a good thing that you have like this stuff over here, etc. But also this stuff does not belong there. It's completely at the wrong spot. So let me see. The best way to solve this is like, yeah, let me remove these items, and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so I now removed all the stuff that was sitting here. Made no sense, you know, to put it on this main road. And also these things, these silos, they also need to go to other places. They can go here. Why not? Because, yeah, so if I pick of this road and we just grab this, like that, and then like that, a little bit like that, and then directly into there. Then we can place those silos from here. We grab them, and you go there. And now we have all the available space that we need over here. So we delete this. And now we can do something with this road. So what can we do? Well, we can make this longer. We can remove this. And I will create... First of all, the highway. I change the overpass here in a 2-lane, which is like 2. Come on, you and you, and then change this back into 2-lane, 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 2-lane. Now it's important to realize that you have traffic coming from here and here, and I know these guys, they love the lane switching part, and here is the trick, you know, in this whole situation. So we have 3 lanes, right? And here, what we have here is like, well, normally you would say like, okay, make an off ramp here, but then they will lane switch. Now what I'm going to do here is rather unique. I grab this, I will make this off ramp here, also turn off the snap, so we can make an off ramp here like that, but we also make an off ramp on this side. Now that's interesting. So they can basically choose, and then here we can make it go over this road. I have to select this option like that. Oh, come on, darn it. Like that. So 10. And I will basically just go over it like that. And those two will come together. So they will come together here. I bring this down, home. Something like that. And then this one will go like there. And we take the 2-laner, which is this one. This is 2-laner. Let's see, that will then go also further away from that junction. And then it can go into... Oh, that went accidentally. So, okay, you go there. Perfect. And then these two can just come together here in this road. Now... let me do a slight alteration. So you go a little bit down and then into here, and then you can go into there. This will work pretty much pretty well. And then, well, they can change lanes here, but most of them go to the right. So what I'm thinking of doing is like, I think I put a roundabout here. Yeah, a roundabout will definitely help. A small one, doesn't need to be big. Something like this. Even with 4 lanes, it's a little bit overkill, but okay. So I do Ctrl-Shift-Click. And maybe you've seen me doing this in the time lapses. Is like when I select these arrows, there are 3 lanes here available, and this is only one outer lane. And I'm saying like, no, we also have like 3 lanes available here that can be used to go off. Because why would you not use it? Because that forces traffic that is on the outer lane all the way whoop to the inner lane. I mean, this inner lane to the outer lane, and yeah, that's, to my opinion, not a good thing. So that's why I do that. Here I say like pick your lane. Also here pick your lane, pick your lane. And I think this will definitely make a difference. And also actually from here, from this roundabout, we can pick a this thing. And from the other side here, lane mathematics, so 4-laner there, 4-laner there. And then here we do lane connectors like this and like that, and that should be doing it. And let's see how that will change now this situation. Now let's see, we will basically say like, so one goes there, the other one goes there, and you go there and there. Interesting. So let me think, because if these guys come from here, they should be able to get also. Yeah, so what I will do is I remove this one and I put that one straight there. Yeah, because these green ones can go to the middle and they can go straight on or go that way. Now check out what happens. All this traffic will go now. Let's see what will happen. Let's put that in a little time lapse. Well, I see traffic here appearing. So okay. So okay, that's purely the field of depth, but this does help. This prevents unnecessary lane changing, and the traffic is racing on in this configuration. So it's rather ingenious, to my opinion. But let's also have a look here, because by the looks of it, I think we also require a roundabout here. Bash. And then we do the same here. Control click. And we say like, you pick your lane, you pick your lane, and you pick your lane. And also here we say like, if you want to take the off ramps on those lanes, that's fine. That will just work fine. Yeah, let's check out the power here. So you go there, and I don't know where this came from or went to, I don't know. Connected up to there, that's also fine. Yeah, so now we see that all this traffic is now gone. That's very nice. Most of the traffic, we have some traffic here now. Just a little bit. You know what I will be doing here, because there's no traffic here at all. I will just remove this, and we make also this node a little bit bigger, especially the red area like that, so they can drive on. And let me follow this a little bit. Oh, we have traffic lights over here. Okay, traffic lights. We turn them off, and that is a roundabout. And here I will say like carry on, carry on. And they do take a left turn here, which, yeah, I don't want them to take a left turn. They can go straight on to the roundabout and make a U-turn, or just go in there. Avoid unnecessary left turns. It's always better. Yeah, here also more traffic lights. Don't like traffic lights. You go. Traffic light, traffic lights. How about here? Also traffic lights. More traffic lights. And then, let me see. Here traffic lights. Yep, traffic lights. Yeah, I can go around the entire city, you know, for traffic lights. They will never end. And this guy needs some water. Although I think I placed it there temporary for... I don't know, maybe... maybe I did it in time lapse, that I placed this building here temporary. Also notice there are 3 disaster response unit buildings, and they are not required. 1 is enough. And this building, I would say, like, we can create a separate road for that. Like that. Here we go. So. And here is somebody. Okay, this building should not be here. No, it should be. No, wait a second. What building is this? This is a post-sorting facility. Okay. So, where is the stuff coming into the city? It's mostly here. So, I think it would not be bad to have that building over here. Very close to the stinking recycling center areas. Yeah. So here we say, like, you have to give way, and you guys can continue. And here also, yeah, let me do the same thing. Come on. Yeah, and you guys continue. And also remove those crossings, so they will continue here. Also, and here also. And also, and here also, and also. That's the wrong button, Snowy. I know. Yep. Actually, it should be this road that should have priority, because that's the main road going all around it. But also, yeah, I'm just still missing a few roundabouts. But you know, these crossings can do their job pretty well. We also have like a broken pylon here, so let me also fix that. From there to there. Nice. So something is without power here. This is I think a hospital. Not enough electricity. Okay. That's easily fixed. It's just a matter of doing this and that. And yeah, hospitals also require a little bit of parking. I mean, it's like parking. If you want to go to the hospital, you can just go there. Yeah. So, my hands are like super duper cold. Aye. And how's the traffic? Right now we are at 71%, which is nice, which is really nice. Now, what I will do, I will delete all the, I will pause the game. And I will delete now the empty buildings, all the, you see the blinking buildings, and 512 buildings. My poor fingers, but yeah, I will just do that. So be right back. Oh yeah, and enjoy the time lapse. I mean, you did not see a time lapse. You did not see any time lapse so far, and we did not do any lane mathematics. Also, we will be doing that as well. This is fun. This is really fun. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I removed all the abandoned buildings, and let's see, we have like a power line issue over here, apparently. I don't know why, but we apparently have, so probably a, yeah, something related to anarchy. An extra connection. Also, we have a power line over here dangling. I can see that with this menu over here. And now I see some random power things going on. Now a power thing over here. Yeah, that's because when buildings disappear, then sometimes a power line is also empty. And now we also have like an area without power, which is over here. So let me connect that quickly up to there. So that's the only spot, that those guys have. And that building over there, that's a crematorium. That definitely needs power, and also this one needs a little bit of power. Yeah, those are the lonely, very lonely buildings. This should not even be here, so let me remove that. And yeah, that's fine. I mean, what is going on here? Why are these guys standing still here in the middle of nowhere? Can you go away? Yeah, a little bit odd, but okay. I don't know, maybe because of this crematorium. I mean, on a main road like that, it's not like the best place to have it. So maybe we can just, just make a little side road here, grab the crematorium, place it just over there, and you know what, we place another one just for the sake of it. Water is there, and then power, we'll bring it over there. Here we go, that's fixed, and then this power line can be removed. Right, so now the game has been running while I was doing, well, it has been standing still most of the time when I was deleting stuff. But how is the traffic now doing? We are at 73%, and we still did not apply any lane mathematics so far. Now let's pause the game. Now you probably know what lane mathematics is. It's like all you guys who ever watched Biffa knows what it is. Let's say here, for example, it's like we have 3 lanes coming in, 1 goes off, and then 2 should go on. Then you create basically lane mathematics, and also make sure that nobody is really sitting in each other's way. So I do then this, and this, and then where they then join, we apply lane connectors, these, so they're not sitting in each other's way, and also here, and also here and there. Stay in your lane, and then you have basically a lane mathematicized junction, and that is what I'm going to do right now over the whole map. And yeah, enjoy. Right, so I think I had them all. I did all those junctions, made sure that they were all lane mathematicized, and what I believe now is, like, I think this city needs to run for a while, and let's see how the traffic will do. Let's see, it's now at 73%, and I can check later to see whether that makes any difference. I mean, this lane mathematics over here already, I think, does wonders on this junction over here. They run into this roundabout, no issues. I removed every building from most of the junctions as possible. Like, for example, here I should have done it. Did not do it, but then I dezoned the area, so okay, it's already dezoned. So no buildings on junctions, basically, that's the idea, especially in industrial areas. This area is still a little bit, yeah, it looks crappy, but it works so far. I mean, it works. And I don't know, these guys are waiting. So let me see. Let's say, yeah, so let's say this. So you can carry on, Also, you can carry on. We leave a few of these pedestrian crossings there, but not everywhere. Like that. You carry on. Also here. You carry on. You carry on. You pick your lane. Go around this area, and then here say carry on, carry on. And here as well. Let me see this area. Yeah, what to say, you know. I pick at this road like that, and then I bring that road basically just into there. It's a little bit better, and then also delete this part. And then bring this just into, come on, into there. And then, yeah, it would be nice to bring it also from there to there, but I'm not sure if that is... Yeah, I think it is possible. It's just a matter of doing it. Okay, we have to relocate a few of these pumps. You will go there. Yep, that's fine. It's all a little bit on a slope, this area. So you want to, you know, avoid these kind of things, you know, that these junctions are too close to each other. That's always a bad thing. So in this case we can better remove this part and just let it be as it is. I also see here this building should not be there, just put it there. That's better, not on the main road. Let's see, for the rest, this area is sort of the same. So what can we do about it? It's not too busy over here, but I'm going to delete these structures. Also move this thing away from the junction over here. Also this pump. Put it there, like that. I think that's better. And I don't like this. I want to have this different. Pick at this road, and then what we will do is just hook it up to there, and then delete this bit from here, so they will come through here now. That's better. This building is an intelligent agency that we can also ploink somewhere else, like here. That's in nobody's way, sort of. And yeah, so let's see, they are complaining about elementary school and high school availability, so let's give them some whole bunch of high school, elementary schools here and there, left and right. Yeah, so what is this? This is a fire department, so we will also fix that. Maybe one over there, yeah. So this area, just, you know, by looking at it, I'm thinking like maybe we could connect this road straight into here, like zoink, like that, and then from maybe here we can go make this road go into there. I just put that school there, you know. It's just annoying that it's just you know, but we can change it, we can change it, we can change it, no worries. So I will pick at this road. We just bend it around, just like that. Here we go, you see, it fits. That works. Means also that we have to delete a few buildings here at the edge. We don't want that, although we leave the school. Let me see, what do I see here? What is this? It's a building there, we remove this. Let me pick at this parking lot and we move it over, and including this thing as well. Yeah. So we have the space over here now. Great. Now, the only thing that is missing, to my opinion, is a metro. We also have some empty buildings again, but yeah, there's no avoiding that. So a metro. First of all, pause the game. And in this condition, I'm going to say like, okay, we need a metro to get the people around. So we know where things are. Also, there's a very high incline here, so that's something to take into account. Let's start here, shall we? So I will make these metro areas and also in a time lapse, so I will be right back with you guys. Okay, so look at this. So we have now 4 loops. We have a loop here, we have a loop here, a loop here, a loop here, and they are all connected in one way or another. Here I created actually a path that goes through this mountain, this big hill underneath here. So it comes down here, joining here this very awkward looking, looking overpass, which we have to do a little bit redoing. So this thing aligning with that height, yep, something like that. Also move this slightly to the side so we get like a pillar, and that's very steep actually if you look at it. So I will grab them both and bring this down. Kind of works, it's like very bumpy in here, but here's the metro over there, so yeah, they can make use of that as well. So let's just see what this will do with the traffic. And yeah, I press play now, and let's just go sit somewhere, put the camera, is this thing on full speed by the way, full speed, like that. And let's go to a place where It used to be busy. Is it somewhere still busy? Still 71%, so we're not entirely there yet. I mean, we are also missing some water here at this station, and probably also some parking lot. But I think this thing just needs time, you know. Universal parking over there, over there, over there. Maybe even next to these buildings, there and there, there. Also saw like all kinds of traffic lights here. Nope, not there. Not there. Where did I saw those things? Here? Nope. Here. Yeah, traffic lights. And here, traffic lights. Here, traffic lights. Traffic lights. No traffic lights there. Traffic lights. No traffic lights there. Nope. Yes. Nope. Yes and yes. Oh, these two roads are very close to each other. Very bad idea. Let's simply not do that. Bad idea. Here we go. Remove this as well. Yeah. More traffic lights. Anywhere? There, yeah. Here, yeah. There and there not. No, no, yeah. There we have some. Let me delete this and this. Yep, that's all fine. And let me have a look further. Traffic light there. No traffic light there. Traffic light, traffic light, traffic light, traffic light. And also here, two roads very close to each other, so delete that part, that and that and that. They will rebuild if it need be. And let me have a look. I think I will remove this part. And then I take this road and bring it up to there. They will rebuild if necessary. Yeah. So not too shabby. Maybe removing this road. Like so. Keeping it away from the main road like that. Here we go. That will do. Yeah. So that's not bad. How about here? No traffic lights. Can always implement a few roundabouts if we want to. There's like a stick on the road. No, is that a stick? Yeah, it's a stick. We can implement a roundabout, it's possible, but then we use something. Yeah, no, 4 lanes is fine. Maybe a little bit smaller, something like that. Control O, that, Control O, that, Control O, that. Just a few roundabouts, you know, on these strategic places. Keep open, so there, there. This is going underneath it, okay, that's fine. And how about here? There. Yeah. I went there, why not? Okay. Close this, do this, grab this thing. We do Control Shift click. Control Shift click. Control Shift click. Control Shift click. Control Shift and click. Control Shift and click. And I think nearly. And you. How about you? Yep, you also. And you I already had, so I think that's better. So let me see. No lane changing. No lane changing. No lane changing. You know, when you get onto the roundabout, pick your lane. And that's basically it. Yeah. So like I said, the city probably needs a little bit of time, and we will give it some time. I will first save it, and then I will give it some time, and then we will see how it ends. Yeah, and then we will make the end verdict by then. Okay, I will let it run for a while. Okay then, so after a lot of hours and a lot of waiting and a lot of adjusting, I think I finally have this city fixed. Not only did I fix it, but I even enhanced it, you know, spent a lot of time in just tinkering and tinkering and tinkering, and added also a lot of stuff, replaced a lot of stuff so all traffic could just go on. I mean, the list is nearly endless because I kind of indulged myself, you know. Place more of, let's say, some cargo train stations with the appropriate roads with it. A lot of roundabouts. Did a lot of with all the, you know, junctions. I think yeah, I told about this one. For the rest, let me have a look into the city itself. I played a lot with parking lots, making more connections, making also sure that we had a lot of these overpasses, removing all the crossings that you know, that are visible in many places. For example, here you see also a crossing, and it's being used a lot, so that's nice. That's actually very nice. I mean, a lot of people making use of that, and you see those crossings everywhere, especially here in this main area. I basically made sure that this whole road that goes around, yeah, it goes around this road, this road, this road here, that it completely was free of any pedestrian crossing. So everywhere you see these crossings here, left and right. Oh, here we see, okay, we see a few regular crossings. That was not the idea. Okay, here we see that again. So what I can do, I can just get out of here and okay, let me remove those. I forgot them. So okay, you carry on, no crossing, no crossing. And also here, so you carry on, that crossing is okay. And if they want to cross, they can do it here or either here. So that is basically the idea. So as you can see, I removed that everywhere, nearly everywhere. I mean, where possible, I placed here also another pedestrian crossing. Remove the buildings from most of the junctions. That was the best option. Here also we see a lot of people crossing the road because there's like a metro here. Also added several metros. Here's another crossing. As we go around, here we see another crossing. You know, all kind of playful crossings. You know, you can do all these kind of things with these crossings, and yeah, it really helps. It really helps a lot. Here another one, as you can see, and you remove the crossings from the road, you remove also the pedestrians from the road. And here another one, and that leads in also to here and here and then here, and I basically went everywhere. I relocated many of the big buildings, like this transport tower. I think there's a transport tower here to the center. Added a lot of parking lots and other buildings here as well. Just replaced a lot of stuff, you know, from one place to another, and yeah, it's kind of working now, you know. It's like it was a lovely fix. It was a little bit of a long fix, and let me see, where was that I made this? Yeah, here for example, I made this lovely yeah, overpass. I think it's good, you know. I think it's nice. I mean, just going in there like that and that. And the traffic likes it, you know, the traffic really likes it, doing it this way, you know, using those kind of overpasses. Yeah, so here, monkeyed around a little bit with these junctions, removed the crossings. Oh, I forgot one of these guys. Nope, not, I don't want those. You carry on, you go away, yep, you and you. Let me have a look. Can they cross somewhere else? Not really. Okay, so we do it a little bit different. So I place this one over there. So you can see what I actually did, you know, in reality. So I'll go here, grab this thing, make sure that it's in the air, and then bring it up to like 7 or 6 or 7. It's enough like that. So there, 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 there. From there it goes there. From there it goes there. From there it goes there. And then from there it goes there. And it's not even needed to do it that way, because they can just walk that way, walk around, go there in that direction. But you know, I will do it here anyway, just for the funsies of it. Like so. Yeah, so eventually this thing turned off, the despawn mode turned off. Yeah, that's it. I eventually managed to get the traffic to, oh, it was 80%. Oh, it is 80%. And there are few hot spots left, red spots. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, well, if I look at this, I mean, I'll have a look here. So here we can change something. Always see something, you know. You say, then you can go there, and then you come on, and you can go there, and then make sure that people can pick their lane. Yeah, now they will carry on better. You always see something, and what the monkey's going on here? Oh my goodness me, I did not see this. The cars are spawning here completely. And here, look at this park. Holy moly. Okay, no wonder that the traffic is still hovering at about 80%. But yeah, what can I do about this? This is your typical pocket car situation. Yeah, what can you do about it? Yeah, I don't want to forbid cars going in here, but anyway, I mean, I think it worked out pretty well in this city. It took me a lot of time to do everything here, to build it up nicely, make sure that everything works fine, all the lane math is in order. And yeah, everything is just working fine. I placed most of these buildings separately, you know, those bigger buildings in different areas. So you know that, yeah, and all in all, maybe it was not even a big city. You know, this stuff I added also myself, and also this stuff as well. Like here, you have like a cargo station, cargo train comes in. Warehouse here. I mean, those are all the little things, you know, you have to take into account. And also on this side, put a double, you know, a regular harbor, with a metro, of course. And if we look underground, that's also interesting. If we look underground, this is the whole metro system. So, as you can see, let me grab this and then click on the tunnel mode. You can see where all the metros are going. We can also see how many people are actually taking the metro, which is about 3,000. And well, judging by the numbers here, click on passengers. Well, these could maybe use nah, it's doable. Maybe a vehicle extra, 6. Yeah. How about here? Vehicles, maybe also one vehicle extra here as well. So those metros are being used very nicely, but they also spawn pocket cars. Yeah, and this city has a lot that I offered, you know, especially regarding paths. I really used a lot of paths and metros to get the traffic off, to get the pedestrians off the road, and metros, of course, to get the people as much as possible in the metro and out of their cars. And that's basically it, you guys and girls. I think, like I said, it was a long fix, but it was a nice fix. I'm happy with it. I say like, what was it, 80% still? Yeah, 80%. I go for it. I mean, it was 18% in the beginning, this map, but now it's much better. Anyway, guys and girls, thank you for watching. If you have a city of your own that you want to see fixed or that you cannot get fixed, you can send it to me, put it on the workshop and send me the link, and I will see what I can do. Yes? Okay, guys and girls, thank you for watching. And until next time, see you. Bye bye.